making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you.
Okay, guys, hello. I hope all is doing well. Here is the reason why you should never throw your old boxes away. So right here, guys, I am taking my box and I'm basically opening it up. My intentions was to roll it into like a circular, basically a circular shape, but the box would not obey. It would not form. So I basically had to compromise and do it a little bit differently. I didn't want it in the shape that it was because it was too big. I wanted something a little bit more narrow than that was. So I ended up putting it basically in a triangular shape. So here what I'm doing is I'm putting it together and I'm using some scissors to basically even out the edges so that it's a little bit more smooth. And then once I cut all of this off, I'll go ahead and use my hot glue gun to seal it together. I'm super excited about this DIY. I've always wanted a Nutcracker. I really, really like them. Every Christmas, I debate on whether I want to make my decor in the Nutcracker style. But when I look at the prices of the items, I always change my mind. So here I'm basically waiting for the hot glue gun to get hot, and I'm going to go ahead and seal it together. So here, after I finished gluing the box together, I basically went ahead and drew out how I wanted my soldier to look. I basically Googled some faces. I just looked to see what I liked and I just went for it. So you can do it however you like. So here are some clothes that I use. It's an old shirt and an old pair of leggings. I'm basically cutting them up and placing them on the soldier. I basically use glue to seal the clothing on. I took the top of the leggings and made the belt. The camera wasn't focused very well, but it's adjusted. So I basically drew out everything how I wanted it, how I pictured it. Now keep in mind, this box is still shaped like a triangle, so in the back it kind of comes together. So if you're looking at it from the side, you won't see like a square side. Okay, so here is where I put the hair on. I put his hair on and then I decided to go a little further by blinging out his shirt and with the little buttons, and those buttons are basically bells. Everything I used came out of my craft box. So the only thing that I have left is to paint the hat and the shoes. So here I'm using this two times black to go ahead and paint the boots and to paint the hat. And once that dry, I did bring it back inside. And now I'm basically going to go ahead and finish blinging it out. I've always wanted a Nutcracker, but these things are so expensive in the store, very expensive. I really like the way it looked right here. I really love the how I had it with the face and everything, but I ended up getting some black paint on the face when I spray painted the hat. And so he had like little streaks of black paint, so I had to go ahead and paint it brown. Right here, the paint is still wet, it's drying. So it looks a lot smoother once it's dried. I basically used chalk paint to paint it. And then I went ahead and I blinged out the hat. I added some more items, some things onto the top part of it. And so after it dried, I went ahead and, you know, just basically worked with it from there. Okay, guys, so yes, like I was saying, these nutcrackers, the ones that are really tall, they run about, I priced one and it was like $6.99 for one that's this tall. And so I think that was a little bit too tight for my budget. So I basically said, well, I can make one, and making one is just as good as having one. You can at least make it in the style that you like. If there's something that you don't like about the one that you purchase, at least you can make those changes with the ones that you make. So maybe one day I'll be able to afford one of those, and I'll be able to decorate my Christmas stuff in the ballet form. So anyways, guys, I'm going to move on to the next step. And right now, so far, so good. I'm really loving it. I like the way that it came out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be mixing up the plaster of Paris into this box, and I'll be standing my my Nutcracker toy soldier in the box, and then once it hardens, I will take the box part off of it. So you will see it in just a moment, okay? Okay, so here is the plaster of Paris, and I'm just gonna set him in it, and it should allow him to stand up. It looks like he's standing up a little bit on his own. I just have to take it off of that paper board. It's got him tilted up some. All right, so here's the drum. So I'm gonna be using silver ×2 to paint this. Y'all, I know my nails are looking bad, but I'm not gonna get them done until after I finish my DIYs. So let's see how this turns out. I'm gonna take it outside and paint it. Okay, so what I did was I used contact paper. Okay, this is the black part is a part from mirrors from the Dollar Tree. I used these were left over from some DIYs that I did with the mirrors on the wall. So what I did was I used the mirror, the out part of the mirror, to use as the bottom part of the drum and the top part of the drum. I'm going to have to go spray paint it one more time because there was a little hole right here in the paper that I used. So once I get this put on, I'll just do a little touch up with the paint. I'm also going to do the bottom part right here. Like I said, this was from a mirror that I had from the Dollar Tree. I will take that off and I will add the contact paper. And these drums actually do work. I can't play drums, guys, but I have 2 drumsticks here that I made, and these are from some dowels that I had, some small dowels, and then these little circle things, they're from another DIY that I had. A lot of this stuff is stuff that I had in my box. So once I finish this, I am going to attach it over to my soldier boy, my drummer, Nutcracker, and yeah, so I'll let you see what the final results are. Guys, I just really love this. Look, I can't believe I did this. It only took me, what, a day and a half to do this. I had fun doing it, and I'm looking forward to my next DIY. Guys, go ahead and subscribe and follow me and see what I come up with next. So what I'm doing basically is I'm doing Vlogmas, but every day I'm adding a little bit of decor into my Christmas decorations just so I can come up with the Winter Wonderland theme. I decided to go with the Nutcracker And I always wanted a life-size one. I could never afford one. They're like $6.99. So I decided to make one of my own, and I took an old cardboard box and I got to work, guys. So he actually has real hair. He also has I just used some blocks, some building blocks for his nose, which kind of make him stand out a lot. And then I painted the rest of it. The clothes that he's wearing are some of my old clothes. I wanted some white pants, but I didn't have any white tights that I could use. I would have preferred the white pants so that you could see the boots a little bit better, but that's okay. I still like it. And guys, I'm loving this. I might leave him up after Christmas. That would be crazy. But anyways, guys, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and please don't forget to leave your comments down below. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you on the next go. Peace.
Whoa.